Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Monday, September 18th, the start of a new week. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. The area of Samkong in North Phuket Town saw traffic slow to a crawl today, and local residents are worried about their homes flooding again after a heavy downpour across the area today. The deluge came down at about 2 p.m. with Yawarat Road from the Samkong Shrine all the way to the Samkong intersection, which the Samkong underpass passes under, being affected. Traffic police were dispatched to the area as some cars stalled while trying to make their way through the floodwaters across the road, while other motorists simply parked and waited for the floodwaters to drain away. Meanwhile, officials from the Phuket municipality were back on watch along the Bang Yai Canal to ensure that the water level in the canal did not rise to dangerous levels, as the runoff continued to flow into the vital waterway. Pumps were deployed to ensure water was being directed into the canal, which runs all the way through Phuket Town and empties into the Phuket Bay at Sapan Hin. The Bang Yai Canal on watch has become a standard precaution for officials in Phuket Town ever since the historic flooding through the town last year. It's also worth noting that Mayor Saroj Angkanapinas has already presented a drainage system construction project costing 226 million baht to help protect the Phuket Old Town area from repeated flooding. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Safety concerns are being raised by a foreign family residing here on the island after a thief invaded their villa in Chalong, while 4 people, including 2 kids, were in the house. The thief was able to make off with over 50,000 baht worth of valuables. A Russian national reported the invasion and theft to Chalong police on Thursday, with reports saying that it took place the night before at about 10:20 p.m. when an unknown suspect entered the rented villa and spent about 10 minutes searching the house for valuables and escaped undetected. The incident was recorded by the CCTV system, though the camera's date setting had not been configured properly, resulting in incorrect date on the recording. According to the victim's complaint, stolen items included the man's passport, credit cards, Thai driving license, jewelry, a purse, cash, and more, amounting to more than 50,000 baht in stolen valuables. The suspect is believed to be an unidentified Asian national and entered the house while everyone was home, still awake, according to reports. In August, a similar home invasion was reported in Kamala. A local expat visited Kamala police station on August 15 to report a burglary that occurred at his villa at night and requested an investigation. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The safety and viability of the Chalong-Patong Rd, which was built last year as an alternative route after the landslide on Patong Hill, it's gotten the attention of Phuket MP Chalong-Patong Rd, who vows to raise questions about it in Parliament over the construction of the road and more. The road was built under a budget of, quote, tens of millions of baht after Phuket Governor Narong Wunchel last October declared the landslide on the Patong Hill a disaster. In declaring that incident a disaster, it allowed access to the Provincial Disaster Relief Fund to pay for road improvements to alleviate the impact on essential traffic traveling to and from Patong, Phuket's main tourism town. Less than 4 months after the landslide on Patong Hill in October last year, some people began using the road by early March of this year, although much of the road remained crushed rock. MP Chalong-Patong, the MP for Phuket District 2, inspected the road last week and later in an online post revealed that the road condition was, quote, seriously damaged and hardly usable. He stated that the actual road surface was only about 2 to 3 centimeters thick. It had large tufts of weeds and vetiver grass growing, and some areas showed signs of landslides. Some parts are also incredibly steep and still are just dirt tracks. These sentiments were also shared by the Deputy President of the Phuket Provincial Administration Organization, Tiwat C. Dok Buab. The PPAO actually aimed to have the first sections of road covered with concrete, according to officials, but they admit that budget issues and required permissions were obstacles, as both Chalong and Patong each have to file separate budget requests to the PPAO to improve certain parts of the road in their areas. Still, there's been no progress in making the road safer since this past March, according to officials, who repeatedly say that this route remains an alternative route, not a main road. How much the project would cost in total to build the fully fledged road and how much the road has cost so far have never been revealed. Tiwat in March declined to give a figure for the construction costs for the road, stating at the time, "We're still finalizing it." For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall off from the window, take a bad trip to the ground. We'll shit just before you break a bone.
Immigration offices throughout the country have urged real estate owners and managers to register in the new online system for notification of foreign tenants, which replaced the old one on September 15th. Section 38 of the Immigration Act mandates house owners, heads of households, landlords, or managers of hotels who accommodate foreign nationals on a temporary basis who stay in the kingdom legally must notify the local immigration authorities within 24 hours from the time of the arrival of the foreign national, and failure to comply carries a 2,000 to 10,000 baht fine. All property owners who were already registered in the previous system must register again, according to an announcement by the Phuket Immigration Office posted online last week, though the system is said to automatically approve all previously registered users. The online system for property owners and managers to report foreigners staying at their premises applies to hotels, lodgings, guest houses, resorts, and more. The system also provides evidence to confirm every notification that property owners and managers have reported foreigners staying at their premises. To register in this new system, visit the link in the description. This weekend marks 16 years since the fatal One-Two-Go flight crash here in the Phuket, in which 90 people aboard perished. The Bangkok to Phuket One-Two-Go Flight 269 crashed on the afternoon of September 16, 2007 during an attempted go-around after an aborted landing amid heavy rain and strong crosswinds. The plane crashed into one of the runway embankments and burst into flames. A total of 89 of the 130 people on board died at the scene, while one survivor succumbed to burn injuries later in the hospital. In all, 40 others survived but received various injuries. Those on board the flight included nationals of Thailand, the United Kingdom, France, Australia, Canada, and other countries. Following damning reports over safety regulations, the budget airline One-Two-Go was subsequently shut down by its parent company, Orient Thai, which ceased operations on October 9, 2018. However, over this past weekend, there were no official memorial services on the island to remember the 90 people who died in the crash. The lack of any remembrance for the victims of what was one of Thailand's deadliest air disasters has been a tradition for local officials. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thanks so much for starting your week with us here on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.